Hi guys, Jack Flips eBay here. I hope everybody is well. I definitely am. It's a bit of a different beginning of the video today because I'm actually out already, so I thought might as well start it. This is going to be a bit of a backwards video, so if you guys never watched me before, I'm Jack Flips eBay. I do eBay and Vinted reselling on side of a full-time job, so if you guys fancy learning a little bit, please feel free to subscribe or like and comment, because I'm more than happy to help with anything, any questions at all anyone's got. So basically what I'm doing today is I'm going to be hitting a couple of charity shops, ones which I haven't been to in a while, because I feel like the ones which I've been to in the last couple of videos I've been to quite a lot recently, so I haven't been able to get as much stock. Then I'm also going to go through, when I get back to my house, I'm going to go through the stuff which I've sold. I've actually managed to sell a Belstaff jacket which I bought from this charity shop we're going to go into in a minute for £40, and I've sold it for 170 today on Vinted. So little things like that. But guys, it's a Wednesday, should be at work, but I've got a day off, so it's lovely to actually have a bit of a day off, and the weather's very warm as well, so it's 22 degrees here. I'm based in Northampton, so if any of you guys are local and you guys see me about, please say hello. I'm friendly, I'm not as mean as I look, but I'm excited for today's video, very excited. Here's the first charity shop. It's over here. It's a boutique charity shop. I've been in here quite a few times. They've got some quite nice things. Because it's a we're in Barton. It's quite a nice upmarket kind of village. So hopefully some things will be quite good in there. Sometimes they've got some good things out the front. That's a cool photo. A nice rug. Anything here? Any nice sandals? Because it's coming up to summer. Sometimes these type of things sell quite well. You guys watch my recent videos, you'll see they do. Nothing there though. I like looking through the summer clothes because summer clothes like this sell very well. My mum buys a lot of dresses through Vinted and she's constantly scrolling through. So a lot of people do like skirts and stuff like this. This is women, but coats this time of year, they still sell. So it's worth getting them. A lot of people want to get rid of them, but nothing in this particular area. I might not find anything very good in here today, but I've not been in here in ages, so hopefully I will. Like for example, these, they're literally brand new. They've never been worn. For 12 quid, I'll get them, but they've got someone else's name on them. So I'm never going to be able to sell them. So I'm going to put them there. Probably could, but they'll take a lot longer to sell. So I have the Berghaus coat. Yeah, I've got some of these at home from the other charity shop I got for 5 quid. 25 in here. I'm going to leave that. Found this, it's a Stussy top. It's small, 6 quid, but it's a very good brand. This would probably sell very well on Vinted, so I think I'm actually going to get that. I've not done any comps, I've not compared anything on eBay, but for 6 quid, I'm going to get that. Also, you guys have seen the top I'm wearing. Literally got the exact same top there. These brand new, like 40 quid, but 7.50, but I'm going to leave it. But I'm going to get that. Couple of Star Wars figures in here. They're not worth much at all. Right, in there, I've got one t-shirt. This t-shirt, there's no real data in there, so I can't really scan anything. Normally, I go in there, scan. If I see things, I just keep scanning and scanning and scanning. Oh, big helicopter above me. I reckon I can probably get about 15 quid for this on Vinted. Normally, the bigger the size, the more expensive, the better. It's a small, so someone will come along and buy this. It's Stussy, so it's a very good brand. Brand new, this t-shirt's probably about 60, 70 quid. But there was something else in there. It was like an egg bowl, like a chicken. Price Kensington. They priced it a little bit high. It was 20 quid in there. I didn't show it. And they go for about £35. But for a lot of people will probably buy that and sell it. But for me now, I'm in a position where I've got so much stock at home, which I don't want to overbuy stuff and spend 20 quid to get 15. But for a lot of people getting started, you could start with a budget of 20 quid, sell that for 35, make £15, and then all of a sudden you've got £35 to then use. Because when I first started with myself with a budget of £100, and now I've scaled it up into the thousands, just from starting with £100 and scaling it up week by week. You know, you start small, and then you will get more and more and more. But this does lead on to a proposal which I might be doing. I want to know what your guys' opinion is. I think it'll be very, very helpful for you guys who are wanting to start reselling, especially on Vinted, because what I'm planning to do is set up a course. I know a lot of people will probably say, Jack, don't start doing this like all these other guys, just trying to make a lot of money from these courses. No, this is going to be slightly different. I know they all say this, but it will be. I'm going to do it specifically on Vinted, because Vinted, for a lot of people, is the most simple way to do it. And it allows people to make the most amount of money because 0 fees. What this course is going to be a step-by-step guide from day 1 of downloading the app to step 10 of sending and shipping your parcels. It's going to be how to download the app, how to create the account, how to make your account look good, how to build up reviews, how to list an item, how to ship your item, how to pick and assess which postage you want to be using, so it's easier for you, so you don't have to be traipsing around the town to send it to a Royal Mail or an Every or a Yodel. And for a lot of people, it's just going to be a cheap course people can just buy, get a bit of an understanding, rather than having to sour through YouTube, trying to find the best video to watch, to try and understand. You know, you guys will probably learn quite a bit from my videos anyway, because I explain things in detail, because that's the type of guy I am. But this course, I don't know the price yet, but it's going to be under 20 quid. And it's going to be a step-by-step detailed guide. It might actually entail some videos of me as well, showing how to do things on like a demo account, just so you guys can kind of get a bit of an understanding of visual learning as well, how to do it. I just want to kind of know what you guys think. I'm not going to be one of these guys who charge thousands for courses. It's just going to be a detailed course on how to set up your Vinted to how to be successful in reselling on it. So if you are interested in this, please just drop a comment. I'm interested to see what everyone's going to say to this, because it is in the works. I'm working on it now, and it does take a lot of time. For my personal time, I don't get a lot of time off from my full-time job, but you know, it's going to take a lot of my time up. So I'd appreciate if you guys would give me some feedback on that. But that charity shop was okay. I got one thing, which I can probably resell for a bit more. But we're going to hit some charity shops in YMCA now. So let's go. So I just got out of a car. Some stuff people have just dumped here. I was looking, I'm not normally one of those people, but that Titan Hoover, they go for about 35 quid. New. Maybe a bit more, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna stoop that low. But let's go in. It's a YMCA charity shop in YMCA. It's not normally the best, but sometimes you can pick up some bargains. I've picked up some things in here before, but Wednesday lunchtime, maybe might have some good stuff in here. Here we are, let's go in. There's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of clothes. A lot of it's very unbranded. Hello. Yeah, a lot of it's unbranded, but let's have a proper look, because I didn't get much stuff in the other area, but I want to see if we can get any like Skechers or any like fit flops or anything like that, because they do sell very well at this time of year. Let's keep looking. A lot of these shops do overprice things like this, Gilbert body armour. Been used, that's literally used, 15 quid. Like sometimes you come in charity shops and they're dirt cheap, and then it all depends who's pricing it up. But a lot of them do price them up same as what I'm looking now through eBay, so yeah, it's a bit frustrating. Oh well, let's keep looking. I've not seen these shoes in a long time. Rocher Runs. I used to have a pair of these for years. 15 quid in here. Alright, gonna get these. I think you guys probably already know what these are. £3. Some Levi's. Gonna get them. Thank you. Look at all these TVs. We've got some TVs. Get some nice TVs in here. Believe it or not, some of the sofas in here, 450 quid. I just had a lady say, 450 quid for one recliner settee. Second hand, no thanks. Look at my hair. Just had my hair cut as well, but because I've got nothing in it. Oh well, let's keep looking. So this here is a Freesat Echo Star. Never heard of that brand. 10 quid. With a remote, but no wires, unfortunately. But these go for about 35 quid with the wires. Probably about 20 quid without the wires. So I'm going to leave it, but it just shows you can pick something up like that. You get yourself a fridge, washing machines, fridges, freezers, everything. Wardrobes. It's quite a good shop, this, if you want to get stuff for like a new house you've just moved into. All your kids bits here. There used to be so much kids toys in this shop, and that used to be scattered everywhere, but they've made it look a lot better in here now. Yeah, look how big it is in here. All these sofas. It's literally a sofa like that, but a single. 450 quid, and I'm thinking, what? They get donated? People surely aren't going to buy that. Sorry guys, so far this isn't going very well. 2 charity shops down. 2 things. I got those Levi's, £3 for those. I'll be able to get about 15 quid for those on Vinted, so that's decent. But you know, I used to be able to go into charity shops and get like a job lot at a time. I feel like now, either one, people are becoming savvy and not donating, or two, these charity shops know what are good and they keep them in the back and sell them on eBay themselves. I think that's what's happening. But we are going to a Bernardos now, which is a very good one. Well, one of my favourites and one of Chloe's favourites. So let's go and see if we can find anything in there. Right, here we are at Bernardos. Let's go in, see if we can find any bargains in here. This is a good shop, very good shop. Next to Heron Foods, so you get bargains in here as well. Here we go. £2 for a Marmite mug. And there's another Marmite mug there. They're both £2 and they go for about £8 each. So gonna get them both, thank you very much. So these are very good, to be fair. Happy I found them. That there, the Thorntons thing though, it's meant to have a lid, but unfortunately it doesn't. So I'm not gonna get it. Right, so I'm actually gonna get these as well. Tea, coffee, sugar. These are called summer chintz, apparently. They're £5 for all three, and they go for about 25 quid. So happy days, I'll get those. Look at that, piggy bank. That's what your guys' piggy bank will look like if you do your vintage reselling. You'll be bust. Look at this, they're pretty good. Shame they're priced at £15, or else I would have got these because they're pretty good. Fortunately, I'm gonna leave them. Right, that proves charity shop is different every single one you go in, because there, literally, I spent £9.30 because I bought a bag as well. 30p for a bag, expensive, eh? Oh well. Hopefully it goes to all the charities. But £9 there, and that's going to return me what, 40 quid, maybe 50 quid. So that's what I mean. It's free money pretty much if you just put your mind to it. And when you go home and list it, I know people will say, yeah, but Jack, you never list. But I'm starting to list now, and my sales are starting to come more and more and more. So yeah, that's it. Well, anyway, that's enough of the charity shots. Well, let me go home and let me show you what I've sold, because I've sold quite a few things for quite a high value. So let's go. So I'm back, and now I'm going to show you exactly what I've sold. You guys will probably be quite happy because I have just listed probably about 15 to 20 things on Vinted. So if you guys haven't actually followed me on there, it's just here, Jack Morris 131. Have a look through some of the things, because if you guys are coming from my YouTube and you want to buy anything, just say you're from my YouTube and I'll give you a nice little discount. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. So these Lenovo computer monitors, I've sold both of them for £25 as a bundle. So I do need to package these up. I'll probably put loads of bubble wrap around them and put them in a big box. But it's £25. I bought these for 15, so I made a tenner, so not a huge amount. This on here is a Skechers rucksack. I have sold that for £17.26, I believe. I bought it for £8. And finally, this Belstaff jacket. The guy said he wants it to be in immaculate condition. Well, he's seen all the photos, so it's in extreme good condition. It's a wax jacket, so they never look like they're really clean, but this is really good condition. I've sold this for £170 and I bought it for 40 from in the charity shop I went to earlier on in today's video. But yeah, I'm overwhelmed with this. I'm so glad. I did have it listed originally for like £399, because brand new these are like 600. But look at that, I'm going to ship it off. He's going to be extremely happy with that. So I packaged up the items. This in here are the two monitors, so bubble wrap all in there. I'm going to secure that box as well, so extremely happy with that. Also the rucksack is inside here, and the big expensive Belstaff jacket is there. And Chloe's lurking in the corridor. But guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope everybody has enjoyed. It's been great getting out and about, actually been able to find some decent stock in the charity shops. Some of the stuff I've actually sold already. So since being home, I've listed, I'm recording this part of the video, I've actually sold a lot of it already. So stay tuned for that in the next video. I'd just like to say, if you guys are potentially interested in having a look at that Vinted course, please let me know, because I think it would be really good for beginners. Anyway guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Let's go.